Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm from Freedom Physical Therapy in Grafton, and I just wanted to show you today an exercise that I really like for people who have had injuries to especially the low back area. Now as we're getting into a part of the year where we're doing a lot of shoveling, lifting, moving, you want to make sure everything from your core to your low back to your hips is nice and strong. And one of my favorite exercises that I like to teach to patients is what is called the deadlift. So the reason I really do enjoy this exercise is it is such a functional exercise. It really works on your lifting mechanics, your core strength, your back strength. A lot of times in physical therapy, function is a big focus and should be a big focus of your physical therapist. So, if you injured yourself lifting a box from the ground or pulling something off of a shelf or shoveling, gardening, or pulling to start a lawnmower, you really have to retrain those muscles and strengthen those muscles so that injury doesn't happen again in the future. So to perform a deadlift, I just wanted to kind of show you with a kettlebell how I like to do the exercise with patients. The nice thing about it is you can start light with weight because you initially want to focus on proper form, and then as you get the form down correctly, you can start increasing the weight, which will then increase your strength and mobility. So I have about a 16-pound kettlebell here. So for your starting position, you usually will have the kettlebell kind of right in between your feet, like so. And the biggest things to remember when performing a proper deadlift, you never want to, as you're reaching forward, because this is kind of the motion that you're going to be going through. So to protect your low back, you never ever want to pick your weight up with a rounded back or a hyperextended back. You want to make sure your core is nice and tight and your back is nice and straight, and you really work to hinge from the hips. And as you're hinging forward from the hips, you can see my back is nice and straight, and I'm bending my knees. And you keep going until you get to that weight kettlebell. Really make sure you're nice and flat, straight back, hinge from the hips, and pull straight up. So I'm going to go through just a couple repetitions here. Straight up, straight up, straight up. So putting the weight down safely is just as important as picking the weight up. So I wanted to just demonstrate this exercise for you. If you have any questions about proper form, mechanics, ask your physical therapist. But this is a great option for people that have core and back weakness and injuries to the low back that they're recovering from. All right, thank you.